Let me tell you the story of the Whistlebush. Hello. No, 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 don't struggle now. There we go. Welcome to my team. Enjoy. On the menu today, killing your family. While I watch from a safe distance. There we go. Well, they're having a freeze war. I somehow feel that given that you're fighting against 3 of them, you're going to lose that particular battle, my friend. And, yeah. However, that being said, Tonk. Let me just help a little bit. No. Tonk. Yeah. Oh, did I hit my own and now it's annoyed? Ah, that's a bit of a shame. Very well, though. Yeah, ah, no, really? I was holding down the wrong button there. Let me go ahead and equip my warbow at this point. It's got a lot of potential now to freeze. Alright, well, they're somewhat less worried about me now than they should be. Really, they should be very, very concerned. Nevertheless, if you're willing to look away, I'm willing to put our current grievances behind us so that I can brainwash you again in a moment.
Just go about your business.
That's right, you. No, don't go to looking again. I just said go about your business. I think they're having a little bit of a squabble. They're not gonna let bygones just be bygones, I think. Okay, that does practically nothing. Very well.
Damn.
That's fine. There we go. Enjoy. Look at that damage, though. That is crazy amounts of damage. I wonder if I can do that with just 2. No, I do actually need 3. Oh, thank you. Oh, it helps if I actually hit my target. As a general rule. Problem is now your friend is in the water and I can't easily go there. Hello. Okay, you to come and say hello? Or are you gonna sit down there being rude? We totally can, yeah. Them, on the other hand, not as easy to do. Once again in the water, which is not a place I really want to fight you. You though, perfect. Enjoy. That's just rude. Of course it went back into the water. You cunning little devil, you. At this point, I just feel that it's probably more useful if I just shoot you with this. There we go. That's all I needed. For the amount of experience we get from these snap moles, they really aren't much of a challenge. I mean, I'm sure that would change quite dramatically if they got close. Now, bearing in mind, I believe I'm actually playing on one of the higher difficulty levels. I think I'm playing on hard. I think there may be 1 or 2 levels further up than this. But I do feel that they're a little bit... Well, there's no easy way of putting this, but you're basically farmable. And that is precisely why I'm such a high level. There we go. How dare you defend yourself? The rudeness. Some item drops are red. They weren't dropped by the mobs. That's a plant. Specifically, it's a medicinal plant. And I already have so many of those that I can't hold anymore. If a drop is red, that's what it means. It means that you can't pick it up because you've got too many already. Really? Oh, there's the road down there. So let's hop back and back up so I can grab that campfire. Would shock be more effective in water? I honestly don't know. I don't think so. Oh, really? There you go. Nope, apparently not. There we are. Go for the fast attacks. Usually the heavy hits will have something of a tracking component to it, which is why I go for them, but apparently not there. But there, for example, that was it looked like something I could pick up initially, but once I got close enough to identify it, it showed up as red because I couldn't hold anymore. Right, okay. But yes, Snapmaws and Bellowbacks are probably the reason why I'm over level 30 right now. I did farm the Bellowbacks a little bit. I actually genuinely enjoyed that fight. The fight was a lot more involved than with the Snapmaws. Again, they were big, potentially quite dangerous enemies. It's just, if you approach them in the right way, they didn't pose too much of a threat. There's another fireplace over here. And indeed, another camp. This will be the campfire I imagine I use. Ooh, to the City of the Sun. Go to Meridian. Was this one of the objectives here, maybe? Could have been.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Oh, that's a good saying.
I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
Very well. Morning's watch. Okay. I appreciate the day theme and everything. Is anyone here to talk to? Hello?
These damn Ozeron stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Your voice actor, have we met somewhere before? Skyrim, perhaps? Some more tramplers over there. There's another campfire. There's quite a lot, really close together, actually. I think I will just pop down and grab that campfire, though. What is that? That thing looks gigantic. But I would like to grab this campfire before we move on. Might as well, you know. Lone light. Look, you can't cast a shadow like that and then not be close enough for me to focus. Damn it. Wait a second. Oh, that is just a trampler. Wow, they're getting wrecked by it too. Okay, I didn't want to get distracted, but I'm not going to just leave them to die. They are technically my allies. Technically. Actually, no, we'll go with... What? Are these part of the hunting trials? Oh, no, they're not. Okay, well, they look somewhat safer now at least, but... Will you stop provoking them? I wish to talk. Hello? Okay, well that's not good time. Nope. Nope. Please no. One more. Pop. Oh, I probably did more damage to the people around it than it was doing to them actually with that. My bad. Sort of allies. My deepest apologies for setting you all on fire, potentially, maybe. Though, no one saw me do it, so... Okay, I'll help. Got places to be, though, peeps. Come on. I'll do. Right, okay.
For the Sun King!
Not quite. Oh, no, actually, I did hit what I was aiming for. That is not what I was aiming for. What are you fighting down there? Glinthawks, really? As well? Oh my lord. Okay. Well, this is not going well. Dunk? No. Hardly not. Damn it. Thankfully, this stuff is cheap as chips, so really not that much of a problem. And down. Never a moment's rest. Uh-oh. Ah! No, thanks. No. Please stop. I don't have much room on this silly rock. Ah! Okay, I'm still stood in here. I want more. Damn it. Ow, I am freezing. Don't be alive anymore, please. Thank you for your very generous cooperation. Let's follow that up with some heftier arrows.
Not available. They're not out of ID.
Okay. Okay. Wow, you really do like stacking the odds against you, don't you guys? This is a very big fight. I need another one. There we go. That one should not be getting back up after that. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you, whoever just did that. Scholar and a gentleman. Okay, that should finish it. Just in case. That'll definitely finish it from burning damage now. Is that it? Have we done everything? Are we safe? I wasn't expecting that, honestly, but, oh well, I guess that's what I get for exploring. On the plus side, lots of bits.
Rare part.
Well, yes, yeah, I know. They are my allies. Shot it with AoE, and that was really bad of me. I'm not gonna lie, that was super bad of me. Yeah, I feel bad. In my defense, there's not much of one. They were getting set on fire anyway. Aloy Jenkins returns. Yeah, I know, right? That was a... Oh, man. Oh, no, actually, that wasn't a corpse. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. No corpses here. But I strongly suspect... Dark Aloy? Wow. Maybe. But I strongly suspect that I might have been able to save these people if I'd just been a bit better at it, maybe. Well, dread. Initially, when they didn't go down to the first explosion, which I'm fairly certain would have like taken me out, I am guilty of coming to the conclusion very quickly that, oh, they must be like unkillable NPCs. Well, that doesn't seem to have been the case at all, actually. Just grab yours up. Waste not, what not. Where's that dirt thing over there? Still don't have any particular idea what it is. It looks bigger than just a regular Glinthawk. Okay, well, unfortunately, I suspect the icon above the Karja warrior there was telling me, oh yeah, you can totally save these people if you just work hard, try your best, you know. don't shoot the things that are attacking them in such a way that they explode in fiery death. But I was too dumb to realize. Super sorry, everyone.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Really? That massive fight there? And you fell asleep. Maybe if you'd been down there helping them, then I wouldn't feel so guilty about having aided in their death by shooting the tramplers and causing them to explode.
Tired of patrols, tired of being on my feet, tired of everything, really.
Oh, wow. Okay. Not tired of a Nui, apparently. Shackled Draconis. To be fair, if you're fighting something that has explosive AoE underbellies, you shouldn't be stood next to them anyway. So it's kind of their own fault. I mean, spoken truly as one accustomed to trying to justify their poor decisions that may or may not have led to someone's death. Yeah. Oh, really? Blocked by a tree. That would have been a perfect shot otherwise. Oh. Where are we headed? We are headed down to the riverbank, where we will find a metal flower, I'm hopeful. And then on from there towards Daughter's Vengeance. Is this the flower? No, it's a dead watcher. Many dead watchers around here. Flower, flower, where are you? Another dead watcher. Maybe it's under the bridge? Ah, yeah, there it is. Cunning. Games are truly teaching me to never overlook a bridge. Okay.
These are something special.
Oh, yeah. Oh my lord. It may indeed be fantasy when I essay to draw from all created things deep, heartfelt, inward joy that closely clings, and trace in leaves and flowers that round me lie lessons of love and earnest piety. So let it be, and if the wide world rings in mock of this belief it brings, so will I build my altar in the fields, and the blue sky my fretted dome shall be. And the sweet fragrance that the wildflowers yields shall be the incense I will yield to thee, thee only God. And thou shalt not despise even me, the priest of this poor sacrifice. Wow. They're actually really, really beautiful. When is the next Dragon Quest Builder 2 stream going to be? Well, this stream's going to be a bit of a chunky one, so I will end up with several days worth of content. And then the next Dragon Quest Builder stream will be soon after that. Casa is going back home on the 22nd, so it'll probably be the 23rd or after. Maybe it'll even be the 22nd, actually. But after Casa has left. Casa's flight goes in sort of the mid-afternoon sort of time. So it may be late evening on the 22nd for a Dragon Quest Builders 2 stream. Robotic flowers are super deep. Yes, that's E-Sponge. Truly they are. Hello. Hello, do you wish to talk? No? Okay. I like the bridge, though. It makes me think of my Stone Half Let's Play. And how much I truly wish to be playing it, but I cannot because the save file is on my other computer. And I'm almost certain that this computer, as glorious a gaming laptop as it is, and the fact that it's been able to be my streaming PC, quote unquote, for a very long time, and has managed to even record some Oni whilst recording it,
A little sweat and hard work never hurt it.
I don't think it's going to be able to handle Stonehearth.
Ages.
Stonehearth is not the most well optimized game in the universe, really. Am I shooting someone's pet? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. No one saw anything.
Good to see you.
That's
I
right.
met Nora when I was a child. All I remember now is how heavy her bow was.
It's a pig god. Oh no. Right. Some ruins over there. Very different looking ruins down this way. It looks like there'll be a merchant over here, which is good for us. Right, okay. Lone light. Oh, that was on the sign, yes, of course.
Tomorrow, we'll see what the shamans have learned.
Something in there. Supply crate.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Glad I stopped for a bit.
Okay, well, I'm interested in fair price goods. Show me what you have to sell. I do not have the crystal braiding needed for that one, alas. I can get the Carja rope caster though, which I will. I won't equip it though. But I've now got all of the Carja weapons. I could go ahead and buy all of the basic ones too, just for the sake of having them really, but honestly, if I've got a better version, then I'm not really sure there's much reason to have the lower version anymore. Truth be told, unless there's some sort of tutorial available for it. Shadow, but yeah, I think there may actually be a tutorial for every type of weapon. Not just type, but each weapon individually. So makes a little bit of sense to buy it then. Yeah, okay. And we won't equip it. There we go. Oh, I've got a call. How rare. I'll be right back. And I'm back. The phone call was from a weird number, like a magic number, a number that I don't even recognize as a phone number. So, yeah, I didn't take it, and I'll have to look that up a little bit later. But while I was, I already had the mic muted anyway, I went ahead and grabbed myself a drink. Now, Walter Munt mentioned that actually you do get the tutorials for the lower level weapon types because it goes off the type of ammo rather than the type of weapon. There is an exception to that, and that is the rope caster apparently, because the later versions can't use the basic ammo, like perhaps the shadow rope caster has some sort of special ammo that the basic one does not have. So that's something to be aware of. Outfits though. Osaram Arrow Breaker. Nora Heavy Protector. That might be one to get. The Shellwalker Heart. Osaram Spark Worker. I mean, we've got enough Luminous Braiding to grab this. Sure, I'll take it. I'm not going to equip it though. I will grab the Heavy Protector. Not going to equip that either. Karja Blazoon. I wouldn't mind getting this one actually. We should have a few things to sell, I fancy. Such sort order. This is sorted by rarity, item value, popularity. Well, I guess popularity will do. Is there anything in here that looks like it's something I could easily sell? I've got so many Watcher hearts that it's just kind of lenses, sorry, that it's just kind of dumb. Got a lot of scrapper lenses. The rest I'll leave. The hearts, though, once again, crazy amounts of Watcher hearts, so I'm happy to trade a few of those off. That hasn't made me very much, honestly. I'm going to need to charge a heart for that one. Okay, well that makes sense, actually, because of the flames. That's fine, then. As for resources, do I have much wire? I've got loads of wire. We don't need, well, actually, no. We could always do with more wire. Let's go ahead and buy a good big chunky amount. Let's take ourselves up to 300. There we go. That way I've got plenty for the specialist types of ammo, because I do go through it fairly quickly. We'll also grab the free sample box. Thank you very much. Oh wow, I've got a lot of these. Let's grab all of them. All the way through. Nice. Special items, we've picked up a few of these. These are the Mark III flowers. We've already got all of the Mark 1s. That should be good enough for now. But we did get a new rope caster, and I am interested in setting that one up properly. So we are going to modify the current rope caster and the rattler. The blast sling as well, honestly. Alright, let's just set up my rope caster. Doesn't matter on tier, it's all about the handling for this. For me, anyway. I just want to be able to fire it quickly. Brianna Blue. Hello, Aavak. So happy to have made a live stream. This game is awesome. I agree. This game is amazing. Pagan Samurai, it's going quite well. Thank you very much for asking. Try Tempest. I somehow managed to miss your resubscription there. I do apologize. Prime for 2 months. Thank you so much for deciding to use your Prime on me a second month. Oh, that's very, very kind of you. I am having a good morning, Pagan Samurai. Thank you. And Sweet Orange Bunny. Subscription for 24 months. Second year, best year. I think that's how it continues. Like second day, second week, best week, and so on and so forth. In short, you were with me for a year, and you decided you wanted to be with me for a second year as well. That's what makes it the best, is because you've already seen what you were signing up for, and it didn't scare you away. Thank you.
Pass up these goods.
What have we got back in here?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Oh, so there's a couple of people having some noms. Don't mind me.
Rest my feet for a minute.
Don't mind me. Just nosing around. We do have something in there that I wouldn't mind going and having a look at. What is that?
These are goods.
The old ones. Okay, let's have a look at this scroll. Scanned glyphs. Scroll. An academic scroll. The glyphs etched in tiny and fastidious hand. Myths of the old ones. Oh, okay. Any Kaja devout knows that the truth of the old ones is laid out plainly in the articles of the Sun Faith. A twilight time came upon them, as is the cycle of things, followed by a long night, and finally, our ancestors' birth in the new dawn. Since that dawn, Kaja history has been writ in the path of the sun, not the faded glories of those who came so long before us. Even the leaves of the old ones found by Araman are long since cracked and fallen to dust. Nevertheless, collected here for study are the colourful beliefs of the old ones held by other tribes, which may offer a small insight into those tribes' primitive view of the world. The Oseram, as might be expected, view the workings of the world as a device, one where all things behave according to mechanical rigidity and not the sun's divine rhythms. The movement of the tribes, of the seasons, even the stars at night are all accounted for by this interlocking and complicated mechanism. The old ones were the caretakers of this great machine, but they neglected their duty to maintain it. Okay, that's an interesting one. The world machine thus fell into disrepair, and the civilization of the old ones collapsed with it. Now the Oseram use their myth to berate the other tribes as negligent, and to hammer upon their own importance. How convenient that their tinkers and metalworkers alone might learn this mechanism's secrets, and improve upon it with their ingenuity. An even more fanciful tale of censure comes from the Nora barbarians. Hey now, my lord. Harsh. They believe that the old ones turned away from the teachings of the Nora's female god, the All-Mother, and eloped with the machines to build their mighty cities. Having failed to tempt the Nora to join them, the machines rallied under a great metal devil and attacked the All-Mother. In her vengeance, she stripped the machines of their wisdom, reducing them to the simple metal beasts we see today. Oh, that's actually really interesting. And it makes sense given Nora's upbringing, we might not have just stumbled upon like records and things like this, because I suppose it would be assumed that Aloy had already been steeped in this knowledge. Without the assistance of the machines, the Old Ones were left to wander as exiles and never permitted to return to the isolation of the Nora and their strange feminine rites. From the survivors of this so-called punishment grew the other tribes, and this is why the Nora show distrust to all outsiders, all outside their borders, for we are descendants of the faithless and do not shun the trappings of the ancient world. Oh, that would make sense why they're so isolationist. They believe everyone else is a descendant of the ones who turned away from their god initially. Oh, take care, Ninja. I'm glad that you enjoyed the time that you had with us here on the stream. Don't worry, the VODs will be going up on YouTube, as always. Surprisingly, it is the Banuk whose belief is most similar to our own, though their methodology is bizarre in many other ways. They believe the Old Ones grew complacent, thinking there was no challenge they could not overcome, and in their pride were undone. Hence the Banuk give them no more attention than any other tribe defeated by the harshness of Banuk land. In fact, many Banuk hunters point to the absence of ruins in Ban-Ur as a sign that the Old Ones were never strong enough to endure its challenges. They claim that only the machines and the Banuk have ever roamed there, and so they have nothing to learn from the ancients. The distant Utaru, however, believe that the... Oh, Utaru. Okay. I'm not familiar with them. Believe that the Old Ones were still with them at all times. In Utaru ritual, those who die are returned to the soil, nourishing the land and living on through new growth. As long as the dead are remembered, they will contribute to the harvests and make them bountiful. Utaru see the richness of their territory, plain song, as evidence of this unique and disturbing cycle. Finally, as there are few living scholars of the Tenkath, we are regrettably denied any insight from that tribe. From what is known, though, it seems they have little concept of a wider history at all. But of course, this is what elevates a scholar of Meridian from a bloodthirsty raider. To be aware of all the sun's light touches, however strange and unlikely the tales. See, this is fascinating. The world building in this game is so wonderful. So wonderful. Hello, Neen Match. I really hope to find a lot of these texts because they add so much to the game. Okay, there's another text over there that I'd like to go and have a look at, but before we do, I'm gonna head up here so that I don't forget which buildings I've already searched. Oh, never mind, I can't get in there. Can I use this? I would love to, but apparently not. There is something in that building over yonder, so we'll go over there. But before, just to be certain, anything hidden behind? Do you have secrets? Because this is where I would hide them if I were you. Which is why it's such a silly thing to do. Because you're hiding them where I would look. You fools. My lord.
She said her lover was killed by machines. I'm sure it's a lie, but with so many dying recently...
Interesting. Doesn't look like that was part of a quest. Some sort of tavern in here, maybe?
May there be songs in your name.
La Banuk, a book, a small glyph book on cheap parchment. Okay. Let's have a look at this one then. A Guide to Ban-Ur and the Banuk by the well-travelled Aram. Ah, the sun shines golden on these times, where one can experience the whole world without leaving the streets of Meridian. For the gates are thrown open, and the world comes to us. And yet, as I walked among the markets, I heard a question on the air again. What to make of the Banuk? These stoic, silent northern hunters. These men and women of the ice. Unfortunately for my investigations, Banuk outlanders seldom remain in Meridian long enough for exhaustive study. It is believed their cold blood does not take well to the heat. If I were to seek this knowledge, I would have to undergo the ordeal of taking up travel, pack and quill, and journeying to their homeland. And so it came to be that I spent a miserable time living amongst the Banuk in the frigid Ban-Ur. Though the Banuk speak of their territory in reverent tones, put plainly, it is the most uncomfortable place in the world. There is beauty, soaring glaciers of jeweled hues, billows of steam that erupt from the earth, whirling auroras in the skies above. Yes, yes, but the novelty quickly passes and the bone-freezing chill remains. It is a country of the moon, for in the day the sun is reduced to a needle's eye through the grey, and in the night the moon rises 4 times the width. There is no welcome, not in the land, nor from its people. Though I lived among one of the weraks, something like a group of families, but without the civility of a noble house. Each member must prove that they possess the will to survive alone. They seek to always be challenged, whether at the jaws of a machine or simply in their daily existence. I try to explain my position, that a Karja faces a challenge, devises a solution, and then, with the challenge overcome, can live in contentment. This concept horrified them. It was made clear that when I expected to sleep, I must dig out my own hollow in the snow for my tent. When I expected to eat, I must hunt for food myself. I hid my disappointment. After all, I had participated in a hunting trial or two in my time, and accepted. On the 3rd morning, I was able to bring down a rabbit, which, like those seen in the plains, but with a downy snow coat. Upon presenting my prize to the werak, I received only blank stares until one indicated I must skin and prepare it. Reader, I will spare you the details. The experience nearly changed me to eat only maize bread forevermore. Wow. I had barely finished my gory portion before the Banuk set off on a machine hunt with their shaman, a man with machine bindings sewn into his very skin. Perhaps another challenge to decency. He claimed to sense the machine spirit close by, and sure enough, the hunters and I followed tracks in the snow to a grazer herd. The Banuk made short work of them with their spears, and struck with a curious desire to prove myself, I threw myself into stripping a falling machine for parts. Instead of praising my initiative, I was subjected to the shaman's cursing and wailing, and hauled back to camp by a sullen hunter. Eventually, she explained that the machine spirit must be thanked for the gift of a successful hunt before any parts are harvested. Truly, I was despairing of the shifting wilds of Banuk culture, and longed for the certainty of the sun's guidance. The night, mercifully my last, my companions and another werak gathered under a pitiless clear sky to exchange songs. Their way of recording history. Some understand the glyphs, but chose not to use them, asking, "What is a song without voices?" By this point I knew better than to answer. My deeds warranted a whole verse in the song of my companions, but from what I could make out, much was lost in the translation. Still, there was laughter enough, and many promised to leave me a Banuk farewell mark for our time together. I parted ways with the werak not far from the high bloom, and set about climbing back down to Dawn's sentinel, and with it, sun-blessed civilization. As for the farewell marks, I saw no such thing when I packed my wetly frozen belongings. Another Banuk mystery, perhaps, and my advice to you, dear reader, is to let these people keep their mysteries to themselves. Wow, all of that, no insights? Damn. Harsh. Harsh. Well.
Never let anyone say the Karja slack off.
Okay.
As the sun witnesses, we put our backs in.
Oh, you certainly do seem to work hard. You've got some wonderful buildings. I can only imagine they took a lot to build. It's just, whether you were the ones building them, or whether, it was a bunch of other people with the lash as their real only companion. It does change everything at that point. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And this is some very, very attractive architecture you have here. Hello. What be over here? Oh, this is lovely. A little balcony to watch the river. Oh, my lord. I forget the word for these. But that's glorious. You can just set out here of an evening, light a little fire, just watch the water winding its way down from the mountains. How marvelous. Truly. There's some amazing conversations happen out there. There we go. And tonight's conversation, where are my bloody shards? I'm sure I put them in the box on the other balcony. Well, about that. Have I ever thought about narration? Maybe GMing a table? I've considered GMing. I'm even got a kind of something of a campaign in mind for Shadowrun, but. I'm not sure where I would possibly find the time. Maybe one day, though. Okay, so plenty of machines.
If the shadow carja lasts, the more
Okay.
prices will go up.
Don't pass up these goods.
All right.
All you have.
Okay, well, we've explored everything that was here. I don't think there's any more to this place, really. There is the hunting goods, but that was it. All right, we're going to go grab this campfire and make our way on. We are so close to Daughter's Vengeance now. So very, very close. Chimnea. Ah, that's right. Thank you so much, Gene Weaver. Also, I love the name. Such a good name, that. I approve. I love. Well, I'm not sure if juxtaposition is the right word. I'm certain it's not. But where you take disparate or even opposing concepts and put them together. An old handle I used to go by, and I'm moderately pleased with it. It was Digital Alchemist. And I liked it more for the idea that alchemy is more of a forgotten ancient art and a belief system that doesn't exactly align with our understanding of the world and the understanding of the world that you need really to be able to, you know, serve as a foundation for, you know, setting up the kind of infrastructure you need for machines and electronics and so on and so forth. But all the same, there was just the idea of being an alchemist of technology. It almost felt like having one foot in the realm of magic and one foot in the realm of science. Hello, giant bird thing. Where are you? I'm sure I saw something. There you are. Many of you. Don't even dare. Oh, they are actually fighting. Okay. Okay. I'm coming. Alright, let's quickly. I need a few of these. Look 'em. Nope. Naughty. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna try and save them this time. My Kaja rope caster, please. I'm placing my bow. A form of irony. Okay. No, oxymoron would be wrong. But a form of irony. Yeah, quite possibly. There are like 4 forms of irony. Almost everyone I know, or at least everyone who uses the term ironic, how ironic, typically is only talking about one of the forms of irony. I'm not sure though, but perhaps oxymoron is the right term. I would have to look into it, honestly. Right, okay.
Just hope it won't scare them off.
Oh, have I not got any more? Oh no, I haven't. There we go. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Right, okay. Now I'm going to set you all on fire. Don't mind me. There we are. I was hoping that by bringing them down, I would help my allies a bit. Damn it, I think they're all dead. I'm quite sad about this, but oh well. Nope. That should, I think, finish it off for good. Yeah, it's not going to survive that burn. Well, that being said, that burn timer is going down rather quickly. It did just survive it. It's down. It wasn't quite fast enough. I tried, though. I was hoping that perhaps if I... Has that one spotted me? It may be angry, yeah. But I was hoping that perhaps if I had roped them it would have allowed my allies to take them down. There we go. Down? Oh, it is dead. Okay, so 2 arrows and set on fire will be enough if I knock the components off. Very well. Oxymoron. Oxymoron is a figure of speech in which apparently contradictory terms appear in conjunction. Oh yeah, I guess it might actually be closer to an oxymoron then. Thank you, chat. Every day's a school day. There we go. Alright, well... We've got... not quite sure what that would be. But we're heading in that direction regardless. On that note, I really should set this to Daughter's Vengeance. Is Aavak going to stream? Lord Valadar, I am streaming. This would be rather worrisome if you couldn't see it. Considering you're in an Aavak stream chat, wondering if I'm going to be streaming. Temporal shenanigans, indeed, Sam. Clearly, Lord Valadar has unanchored themselves from the natural flow of time. Probably really uncomfortable. Okay, we can switch to head in this direction now. Look at that thing, though. That skyscraper, it must be gigantic, because it does seem really far. Oh my lord, what are you? Okay. You are far enough away that to be that big, you must actually be gigantic. What are you? You're that far away that I can't get a lock on you with my focus? And yet you seem enormous? I need to know more about you. What are you? You're a broadhead. And those are bandit thugs. How about we get some of you then to come over here? That's right. I think that was enough. That set him off. Oh, perfect. Oh, actually, no. I think they noticed me. Oh, they leave me. Hello. I need you on my team. There we go. Go forth. And fight. Stream is still 100% up, though. Let me just type in chat. Oh, there we go.
Thought you could beat us.
So what is this place? There's a campfire there. Oh, there is a bandit camp just around that corner. Am I just approaching the bandit camp a little bit too closely? Maybe I am.
Of all my kills, that's my new favorite.
Well, let me just eliminate this group. Hi, over here, mate.
What the?
Just a rock. But, whilst you're here anyway...
Huh?
Let me tell you a story. It's about a bush. And whistles. Some have named it the whistle bush. Some have just named it a grave. Wow, that was savage. That was honestly savage. That was casual. That's what made that worse. That wasn't even the quick, oh, I've got to kill you quickly, you know, backflip away. I know, you know, a bit flashy, but, you know, you're a dangerous foe. That was like a, hop, just tripped him up and then, while you're down there anyway, stab. My goodness, Aloy. My lord. Oh my lord, what? Right, okay. I've got a bit more distance perspective now. What the? What is this? Ah! Whatever it is humongous. A Thunderjaw. Okay. Wild Hammer, thank you very much for the 13 months there. Thank you so much, mate. Right. Okay, so a Thunderjaw. Apex combat machine. Equipped with a wide array of heavy artillery and melee attacks. It is weak to nothing, but it is particularly resistant to shock. It's got some blaze canisters on the back, weak to fire and tear. Blaze storage canisters shooting elemental canisters with elemental ammo. We may have to go for that. A data nexus. Oh, that's on the head. Hitting this component deals greater damage to the machine. Disc launcher. This heavy weapon can be picked up. Oh, maybe. Freeze canisters under the belly. Chill water. The heart. Hitting this component deals greater damage to the machine. Power cells in the tail. Sparker resources. Radar. Destroying this component disables the scanning ability. A cannon. Destroying this component disables the cannon attacks. How many different weapons has it got? Destroying this component disables tail attacks. Okay, so, yeah. These are what we need. And a lot of them, actually. Want to get rid of those cannons, please? Pop. Damn it, I wanted the other one. Okay. It is fast and really nasty looking. Right, get rid of the radar. Still haven't gotten rid of the radar yet. Nope. Nope, nope. It does not agree. It does not agree with my shenanigans. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't agree either. Want that cannon off you. Right, okay. On one. Have I gotten rid of the radar? I don't think so. Pop. There we go. Right, what's it got left? Oh, disc launchers. Okay. See if we can't get one of these off it. Want some more? And another one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Whatever that is, I super dislike it. Right, it's got a exposed noggin, I believe. Oh, actually, no. Let me get it. Can't see everything, but I believe the tail had Sparker resources, maybe? To compare, thank you so much for 30 months. I've been kind of obsessed with the YouTube series. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. It's always a little bit worrying putting Twitch VODs up on YouTube because there's a different kind of audience. There's a different kind of what's the term? A different culture. Let's say. Where is this in here? Ravager Snapmaw. Oh, there we are. I just didn't recognize the shape of it. What's in the tail? That's a power cell. So Shocker there. Freeze underneath. Blaze on top, perhaps? Do I have Shock? No. Okay, I need to switch out my inventory. Need my Warbow. Really kind of want that, though. If I'm going to have to fight this... Okay, that did not help.
Keep looking.
Tail? I did not do enough damage there. Right. Need to keep that active. I'll do. Oh. My chance for the tail. There we are. Right, I've torn off most of its parts at this point. Where's the disc launchers? Are these them? You know what? Maybe at this stage. That did not help. Can I even do this? I don't appear to be able to hit it. That's metal shards. That's not what I wanted. I'm sure I knocked off its cannon parts. Where are the cannon parts, though? What? I thought I disabled its weapon systems. Nonsense. I think I just shot it in the heart. That can't have been very nice of you. No way, thank you. However, that offers me an opportunity. Maybe. No, thank you. I mean, sure, but I kind of wanted to shoot another part of you. That's fine, though. Oh, I think I've annoyed it. Don't mind me. Just want to hurt you with your own weapon.
No, this thing's dangerous.
Is it? Because I can barely move it. I kind of think that that thing is the real danger here. Okay, yeah, Aloy, let's move out. Ow, that really hurt. Oh my lord. That was quite amazing. I've got to be honest. I approve. Can I set you on fire? Oh, dear me. What I don't want to be is eaten by you. It's not actually that immune to fire. There we go. It's taking a lot of damage there. Well, there's the other disc launcher. I knew it had two. But I'm not sure I'm going to need it. Still, I guess I'll use it. No, no lasers. No lasers. Bad, naughty. I think it may die to flames. 3,600. Honestly, I'm not sure it's worth it. But it got me a level up. I'm still not sure it's worth it, though. I could have killed, like, 3 Snapmaws or 3 Bellowbacks quite easily with much less ammo there. Probably in less time. I'm not sure. Maybe the same amount of time, but definitely less ammo. Still, that was really fun, though.